All right, it's Inside the NBA on ESPN. As we welcome you to Studio J here in Atlanta, the show is presented by McDonald's. I'm Ernie Johnson. That is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Kenny the Jet Smith. That is Charles Barkley. And that was a Game 4 only a mother could love. A mother and the New York Knicks fans.
Happy Mother's Day.
144 to 114.
And it wasn't that close.
Is your final score. And we're jumping right into the highlights.
Oh, we got to watch this again?
No, I'll tell you this.
Kenny.
This may be the first highlight we've ever had that is exclusively three-point shots.
Kenny, music, please.
The fans do want to know, hey, if they weren't watching the game, they do need some of these numbers. Okay, Deuce McBride 4 for 4 from 3 in the first quarter. And the Knicks, 11 out of 13 from 3.
Tell me when I can start
the first quarter. Give us a little musical interlude. Okay, that's good. Now we continue with the highlights.
Ernie, look at all these shots. Look at all these shots wide open.
Come on,
Tell
man.
them, Stephon, keep it going.
Washington General is looking going, why can't we get those shots?
They tie the NBA record for 3.5 with 18. Musical interlude. Who went to the third quarter? And New York just pouring it on.
Just play right here.
One more music, please.
You know, they had 122 points through 3 quarters, and everybody sat down and Nick Nurse. Man, somebody revive him. 144 to 114 is your final as the Knicks complete a sweep.
Wow.
They swept the Baltimore Bullets in 1969. They swept the Atlanta Hawks in 1999, 30 years later. And now they sweep the Philadelphia 76ers.
That's right.
That is in best of 7 series.
Okay, I was about to, because he got swept by them.
Oh, yeah, in a best of 5.
That's the only time I ever got swept, 3-0.
After the game, Lisa Salters with Jalen Brunson.
Jalen, closeout games are supposed to be the hardest. Just how have you guys been able to make it look so easy?
I think we're looking at it like just a game, one quarter at a time, one possession at a time. Not really focusing on the circumstances of the game, just going out there and playing for each other, and just trying to stay focused.
The three-point shooting today was just off the charts. 25 made threes that tied an NBA playoff record. Just what was the key to the three ball tonight?
I think it started with our defense, and then us being able to get in transition and create good looks. Everything started with the defensive side of the ball, and yeah, made things a lot easier for us.
Yeah, Miles McBride kind of set the tone in the first quarter with his three-point shooting. What impressed you about the way Deuce and Landry Shamet both have stepped in for OG?
I mean, that's what they do. I mean, it just happened to be they're both locked in on the same day. I mean, they do that. And the amount of open looks they got created a great rhythm, created more confidence for them, and then the ball just kept going through the hoop for them.
It's now 7 consecutive wins for you guys. Just what has been unlocked, fallen into place, call it whatever, but since going down in that Atlanta series?
I mean, we're focused. We're staying poised, staying composed, just focusing on the little things, one day at a time, one game at a time. Just not looking ahead at all, just staying in the moment.
Eastern Conference Finals are next, but when you guys are playing like this, does it really matter who you face?
One game at a time. One game at a time. We'll cross the vision and get to it.
Congrats on the win. We'll see you in the finals.
7 straight wins. Knicks have never done that in their playoff history. 25 threes made today, 25 out of 44, and that ties the NBA record. Look, Shaq, 2 weekends ago, and New York Knicks fans are like, uh-oh, the sky might be falling. They're down 2-1, facing really a must-win in Atlanta to avoid falling down 3-1. They haven't lost a game since.
You know, one thing about New Yorkers, they will never lose confidence. You have to really beat a New Yorker and keep beating them. Even though they were down those games versus the Hawks, they knew that they wasn't really particularly playing that well. So they just said to themselves they're going to play better, they're going to play defense. Cat's been great. All the other guys have been great. Anunoby's been great. But, you know, my favorite player today was McBride. You know, when you're on a team and you play with a specialist and a specialist has a special game, it gets everybody pumped up. This guy is a bona fide shooter, so, you know, to start the game, you know, 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 6 for 6, that just really got the Knicks going.
Yeah, that's a guy who went 1 for 6 and 1 for 5 from 3 in the previous game, starting for OG, and tonight just lights it up.
Well, it gets real again in the next round for the Knicks.
Oh, you're already looking ahead.
Oh, they're ahead.
Yeah.
So they are.
Right.
So, you know, Cleveland and both Pistons have caused problems at times for the Knicks this year. So looking ahead, if it's the Pistons, the fact of Cade Cunningham being such a big guard, that would give the Knicks problems. And then possibly the most explosive backcourt in the NBA coming in there as well with Harden or Mitchell. So this round was a resting round. But the next round will look very similar to the last round with the Hawks, where they have people who they can guard them. They match up in certain positions. It won't be a cakewalk from this hard on, but congratulations to the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah, Chuck, I know you love these. Detroit swept New York in the regular season, and the Knicks took 2 out of 3 from the Cavs. Jalen Duren didn't play in any of those games for Detroit.
Yeah, that's why I think those stats are all useless. I think that the Knicks would probably prefer to play the Pistons. It's a better matchup for them.
In what ways?
Because the Pistons struggling to score. They always struggle to score. Now, Cleveland, to me, Cleveland has the most talent in the Eastern Conference, if they play. If James and Donovan play well, you got the 2 big guys. Like, if they play, you never know which Cavaliers team you're going to get. But you know, if you play Detroit, you got Cade. Tobias has played great. Duren has really struggled in the playoffs. So I think it's a better matchup if they play the Pistons, even though you go by that regular season stuff. Because the Knicks are going to score. But what's interesting about New Yorkers, why they're so annoying.
Wait, I'm sitting here.
So we were in Atlanta. No, you're annoying as a person. I'm talking about New York Knicks fans. So, Ernie, we were in Atlanta, and Shaq just said, we were in Atlanta. Why was we do the show here? So 10 days ago, when the Knicks were down 2-1, we're in the hotel, same hotel as the Knicks. What do you think? Should we fire Mike Brown and go get Giannis? This is when they were down 2-1. This is 10 days ago, Ernie.
Yeah, 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, they're like, Chuck, what do you think? I said, yo, man, they down 2-1, relax. And they were like, no, we got to get rid of Mike Brown. He's not taking us further. We got to go get Giannis, blah, 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 blah. And like a week later, they're like, we're going to the finals. Like, they are so.
Well, you know what? That's true. Then if that's annoying, I've heard that. Every one of my relatives in New York called me and said the exact same thing. They're like, fire Mike Brown and bring Giannis. Yeah. So maybe we are annoying.
But I will say this. When we're not traveling for the conference finals.
We will for the NBA finals.
Yes. New York is different. When we were there for the conference finals last year, it is bananas. It's amazing. It would be, I would love to see them. I don't ever care who wins. That's just not what we do. But I ain't gonna lie, I would love to see them in the finals and we traveling for the finals. It would be crazy.
Well, let me take it from a person who played in the finals against New York, and being in New York, it's very annoying and very different. The most incredible part, I left my toiletry bag with toothpaste and everything, so I go to CVS.
With toupees?
Toothpaste.
Oh, okay.
And so I go into CVS during the NBA Finals, and I walk in, and the guy goes, on aisle 3, we need a cleanup for Houston Rockets, and the whole place start booing. The whole CVS are booing as I'm bringing up toothpaste, and it is a different place to play in New York City.
Hey.
And why you hate my stories, Shaq? You always just hating on my. I always big up your stories, and oh yeah, and Kobe Bryant gave me this, and Horace Grant did that.
Come on, Shaq. Throw him a bone. That was a funny story.
Come on, man.
Funny
Clean up
story.
on aisle 3, Houston Rockets.
Well, in fairness, Shaq, I'm with you on this one. You should always grab toothpaste first.
Thank you.
Listen,
Stop it.
Toothpaste and
I
deodorant.
left my toiletry bag. I have a whole bag.
But you come on.
This is fascinating. So
Hate him and
you're
grade over there.
Look, you're a big killer instinct guy. Do you have that team? Now look, round 1, chance to close out the Hawks, beat them by what, 51. You win today by 30 in a closeout situation. What have the Knicks shown you?
They show me that they are ready. And not to disagree with both guys, I think they will breeze through whoever
Breeze? Oh, my
goodness. Let me finish.
Now
They
you're
will
just
breeze
making
through
up stuff.
whoever the next opponent is if they continue to play like this. They're playing well. They're very connected. They're on all cylinders. They don't make excuses when they have a bad game. They always step up. And
Shaq, did you see him last week?
Yeah, that was last week.
Hey,
that was last
That
week.
was 2 weeks ago.
That was last
Let me
week.
say
Yeah,
this.
but when you
last
have
week.
an advantage against one team,
But look
that
how they're
advantage
playing.
doesn't
No.
change.
Look
so
how
you
they're
can do
playing
it
now.
every night, and like the Knicks did.
Look how they're playing
They won't
now.
have the same advantages against Cleveland or Detroit.
And Kenny is 100% right.
Hold on. Let me respond. Donovan and James Harden are not defensive specialists.
They can
They
score.
offensive
They
specialists.
offensive specialists.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, one of them is.
No, they both are.
No,
James Harden had one killer game yesterday, and it wasn't even killer. He just had 3 timely baskets. Don't start that.
But
Don't start that.
3 timely baskets different. It's different. Wait, timeouts. There's different timely baskets where they swing the ball, and he shoots it. His timely was get out the way for
taking
10
a-
seconds
but
let me get a basket.
One game
That's
out of 9
different.
Hey,
games.
we got a long
One
way to
game out
go
of 9
before we worry
games.
about that. But I will say this, to piggyback on Kenny's point. They've had a cakewalk. The 2 teams they have played, obviously Philly is got the injuries and who's going to play or not. They're not very good. The Hawks got a bright future, but they're not ready for prime time yet. I love what they're doing here in Atlanta, but they're not ready for prime time yet. This has actually been a great matchup. What you're going to see going forward, whoever it is, Cleveland or Detroit and the Knicks, they have been the 3 best teams. You know, we all thought Boston. I never thought Boston. I never
Knicks
picked
going
Boston
to the finals.
We thought that Boston, when they got Tatum back, they were just going to breeze. I said, no. I'm still with the Cavaliers, but the 3 best teams are still playing right now. So whoever they play is going to be a very difficult series. And let me tell you something. That Cleveland-Detroit series, it's a 7-game series in my opinion.
And that's a good thing for the Knicks, right? I mean, you want that thing to go as long as.
I don't actually agree with that.
I don't- yeah.
Because like.
The Cleveland-Detroit is not a 7-game series.
Yeah, so, well, okay, we don't know that yet.
I know that.
But Ernie, what's interesting, that's a long time. The earliest.
I know.
The earliest is Sunday. That's a week.
That's the earliest.
You get the whole rest versus Russ and all that.
That's not a thing.
So then what's the downside for New York?
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing they can do that. Like, they'll probably take tomorrow off, obviously. They'll start practicing Tuesday. But there's nothing you can do in practice that's going to be like, get them ready to play in a conference final or any playoff game. Like, it's going to be, like I say, first of all, they're going to be ready. I don't believe in the rest thing. But it's still going to be, that's a long time to go, especially the way they shooting it.
Yeah, I would say I do believe in it.
Clear something up for me. I mean, if you say Russ doesn't matter, then so what? How many days they have off?
Well, I'm just talking about keeping that energy level. The way they are playing right now, I want to play every day.
Right.
But now they just going to go to practice.
And let the Cavs and Pistons beat up on each other for.
Well, no, the only thing that you could possibly lose is the intensity of the moment.
No question.
So, like, when you're playing every day and you're practicing, there's a mental focus to say it's tomorrow. It's like studying for a test.
Hey, Ernie, you know what
like
the biggest
night
problem
before
they
the
got?
test.
What?
Yeah.
We love you, Kenny.
Oh, you get
Kenny,
a lot
you're
of
great.
that. Oh,
now,
you
they
get
got
all
to walk around New York
all
City
day.
for the next week. Hey, man, y'all going to the finals.
The edge slips. The edge slips.
The edge is supposed to slip because you don't know who you're playing. So My advice to them is enjoy it. When you figure out who you play, get prepared to them.
You had to do the same thing against us.
We did.
With the Orlando Magic.
Yeah,
how many days y'all had off when y'all played us in the
13,
finals?
14 days.
They have 13 days off. We were like, no. You cannot, for me, I just don't think your mental, it's like studying the night before a test. Like, there's a different energy when you study the night before the test than when the test is a week away.
I tried, and
then you start losing
the
it.
girl who was doing my homework with me in college, I said, I don't want you trying to cram this. Her name is Paige.
Get to work on
I said, get to work on this whole semester. Don't try to cram the last minute because I got to be eligible for the tournament.
Hey,
Thank you, Paige.
Only the third time the Sixers have been swept in a best of 7. Third time the Knicks have swept a best of 7. There was a best of 5, however. And the last time the Knicks swept the Sixers, it was in
they
the
brought the brooms
89
out on you.
playoff.
I see.
They brought the
Wilkins
brooms
hit the
out.
game
never
winner.
been swept. I ain't
Chuckster
never been
at the
swept.
buzzer.
Oh, my gosh. Good shot, though, Chuck.
I thought you never been swept.
That's the only time I've ever been swept.
And it was a best of 5, but it's
Don't
still
matter,
a
Ernie.
sweep.
I cannot believe.
Wait, they got to bring the. Wait, oh, they showed the
No,
brooms.
come on.
Hey.
Y'all
If
killing
y'all
me.
show that broom thing.
Come on.
No,
man.
we're not going to break until we see the
No,
brooms.
y'all, I better not be no damn broom out there.
You got to wait. You
Come
got
on,
brooms
let's see
came
some
out.
brooms.
No.
Action Jack Sidney Green.
Yeah, look at him in there.
I hate you, Mark Jackson. I hate you, Mark Jackson and Patrick
Crying,
Ewing.
Chuck?
They broke the broom out on me, Steph.
No, he wasn't.
He was crying, Ernie. Go back to
I
that. He
wasn't
was
crying. It was the first round of the playoff, fool.
Go back, Ernie. He was crying.
It was the first round of the playoff.
You could cry.
Mark Jackson, Patrick Ewing, I hate both of y'all.
You old crybaby.
Hey, we're going to heard a lot of superlatives about Wemby. How special is this kid at 22?
Very special. He's playing for the system. I'm sure the great Tim Duncan's in his ear. I'm sure the great David Robinson is in his ear. Tony Parker, I know, is in his ear.
Pop is in his ear, too.
Pop is in his ear. He's playing fabulous ball. The team as a whole is playing excellent. And I love the way this kid plays. He has the ability, of course, to shoot the jumper, as you see him shooting the 3 out there. But, of course, at 7'5", he can put it on the floor against tall opponents with his guard-like skills and score at will. Minnesota started to get a little bit more physical with him. I thought that was going to affect him, but he adjusted nicely, didn't complain, and he's playing excellent basketball right now.
Give me an idea, Chuck, of the things we see with the handles and everything else, of the difficulty factor in doing that and what he's able to accomplish.
That's why I think you have to go small against the Spurs for 2 reasons. When they beat Oklahoma City 3 times earlier this year, Hardenstein was in the game. He got hurt, and they went smaller because I don't think you can play big guys against him for 2 reasons. Number one, most big guys aren't scorers. He can stay back there on defense and play safety. I think you got to go smaller, especially if you Minnesota. You got to keep him away from the basket because he gonna score. But if you let him stand back there and just be safety, I think that's a really huge advantage for the Spurs. And number one, a big guy can't guard him. So you might as well go small because, number one, he's not going to just post you up and dominate you like Shaq did. And so you can play him on a perimeter with a good-sized guy, like a 6'7", 6'9", somewhere in there. That's what I think. That's what I would do against him. Because if you play a big guy, the big guys can't keep up with him. Rudy Gobert cannot keep up with him on the floor. I would go small. Like if they play Oklahoma City, I'd take Hardenstein out the game and put Chet out there who can shoot threes because I don't think you can play a big guy against him.
I just remember the first time I actually saw him semi-play. It was my son KJ was in France with his agent Bono, and they were at halftime. So I was like, he's FaceTiming me and watching the game. And I'm like, is he really that impressive? Like from this one-on-one away, he's like, Dad, he's 7'5" doing this. So, because I didn't see the height. But when he got drafted, on one of the first nights here, I said, in 3 to 4 years, he's the MVP of the league. And not only did I have confidence in what I saw, but also going to the Spurs. I knew that they've always put the right people around the right people. And so now you have development, you have the right people, and here he is on the verge of being 1 or 2 in the MVP votes. His team is going to be winning basketball games in such a short time, and he's playing winning basketball. So, Shaq, I don't even know. What's your third year when you started playing winning basketball? Was that your third basketball, like winning it? Why you looking? You didn't play winning basketball your first year. Did y'all make the playoffs your first year?
No.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
But we made our second year.
But you weren't playing winning basketball, winning it all.
Bro,
they're going to win it all.
We got into the Eastern Conference Finals my second year.
Okay, your second year.
Okay, well, but you ain't say second.
I asked you a question.
No, you gave a statement from first to third.
I was going to give you a compliment, and you're making it into something bad.
Because you went from first to third. Don't go from 1 to 3 when there's 2. It's 1, 2, 3.
I'm not even using you no more.
It's 1, 2, 3. Not
back to 2.
4, 5.
Oh, my God. Well, anyway,
1, 2, 3.
Ernie, he's playing winning basketball.
Hey, man, why you do that?
Yeah, why you do that?
Why you do that, man?
I was trying
First and third year.
to show him that they have a similar trajectory, but now he messed it up thinking I'm going at him.
Because you were.
I wasn't going at him.
You said the man wasn't playing winning basketball
for the first few years of his life.
What year did you play winning basketball? He made the conference finals his second year.
Thank you.
That's winning basketball.
Yeah, it took 2. His first year, he didn't.
Yeah, you said it took 3 years or
I
more.
thought it was 3.
Okay, so you'll admit a slight mistake there.
But
thank you.
And you'll apologize.
I apologize to you.
Thank you.
Because that's what greatness does. He's starting on a path of greatness much earlier than a lot of the great players. Like they don't stop.
How many years Victor been in the league?
This is his third.
Okay, so he just not starting to play winning basketball.
No, he started.
No, that's what you said. That's what you said.
No.
He didn't make it to conference finals.
No, but
he didn't make it to the conference
He
finals.
was playing winning basketball.
He didn't make it to
I thought he was playing winning basketball. His first year was better than Shaq's first year.
Wait, what?
I'm just joking. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go.
See, there you go, disrespecting Shaq again. I got your back, Big.
Man, you just try to start.
You just told the man he didn't do anything his first 3 years in the NBA.
Hey, listen.
He made it to the conference finals his second year.
Listen, I'm just trying to not do what you did in Houston. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do, man.
That was extremely
That's all I'm trying to do,
well
man.
played.
That's it.
All right. Hey, all that being said, San Antonio, Minnesota will play Game 4 tonight at Target Center.
Al Roker.
There it is.
I love you, Al Roker.
Oh, that's tremendous. I really did think I thought you said toupee.
I thought I say toupee.
In my
That's the same.
We welcome you back. This just in to the newsroom.
Apology.
Have you rescinded your apology?
I rescind my apology, and I would like one from the whole crew.
Nope.
Right.
Including you, Ernie. I want one from all of y'all. Why do I get an apology?
Kenny, I apologize.
Because Shaq lost in the first round his second year in the league.
Okay,
he did not go to the conference finals.
that was not winning basketball.
That was not winning basketball.
And I didn't point that out, but I did laugh.
No,
and so I
you don't know what it
apologize.
takes. You're getting beat in the first round.
Yeah, Shaq.
You too.
You said
No,
Shaq.
I want an apology from you too.
He said it with conviction.
No.
Apologize to the man.
Apologize to me.
Kenneth.
Yes.
New York Smith.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Can I get
apologize.
one from you as well now?
Kenny. Rob, something wrong with the mics.
I'm like, I know this guy's
Hey,
career.
Kenny.
I've followed you your whole life.
Hey, what do you say we change
I'm sorry,
change
Kenneth.
course and talk about the draft lottery?
Barely.
Because that was held today in Chicago.
Man.
And the Washington Wizards.
They might be really good next year.
They might. Well, they
First
got.
time since they changed the format in 19 to those 3 teams with the worst record all having an equal chance. That
Tell you what,
that the actual team with the worst record in the league won the lottery.
Utah. Tell you what, the Wizards. They gonna get Trey and Anthony back, but the Utah Jazz could be really good next year.
Yep.
Because you're gonna get some. I tell you. Everybody loves A.J. DeBasca, and I do too, but I'm going to tell you something. Watching college basketball, that Caleb Wilson kid at North Carolina, man, it's going to be hard for him to pass him up.
Let me say this also. You know, we've been watching the lottery through the years, and a lot of times there's really good reaction from the team that wins, the guy who represents them. Not always. So in terms of comparison, here's just a little bit of something we put together.
The second pick in the 1985 NBA draft goes to the Indiana Pacers.
The horseshoe works. Basketball is back in New York City, my friend.
The second pick in the 1992 NBA draft goes to the Charlotte Hornets. And that means
Orlando's got it.
The second pick goes to the Toronto Raptors. And that means that the first pick in the 1996 NBA draft goes to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Picking second will be the Utah Jazz. And that means that the #1 pick in the 2026 NBA draft goes to the Washington Wizards.
The Washington Wizards win the 20.
I would say subdued might be the.
I think because
Way to be excited, John Wall.
John is. It was a little,
It was subdued.
It was a little subdued.
Congratulate him. He just took a job down at Howard University.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
One of the great universities in the world.
But you could have been excited, though.
Yeah, come on, John. Show a little bit more excitement.
Congrats to the Wiz.
I'm sorry, Kenneth.